2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. And for Portland, we've got Jerami Grant, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Avdija. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamari in at the power forward position. Stan, we got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to which team wants to run back on defense. You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
Now here's Young. Johnson passes to a Kongwu. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Grant. From down in the low post, it goes.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Now here's Alexander-Walker. He's covered closely.
Tomorrow. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Risacher. He's covered by Grant. The kick out to Young. Pass to a Kongwu. And Klingon pulls it down. And here's Sharpe. Here's Kamari, covered by Johnson. Grant, the pass to Sharpe. Klingon. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the floor for Atlanta. Dyson Daniels out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's a Kongwu, and it's Krejci in at small forward. Now here's Sharpe. Back to Thibault from downtown. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Krejci, the pass to Daniels. Takes it inside. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. Pass to a Kongwu. Here's Krejci. Here's Avdija. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Portland ahead. They're up by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Quin Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. one half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. And trying as they might, they couldn't put... And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now Portland with it. 2-point game. We've got Sharp. He's out there with Denny Avdia. Jerami Grant out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Here's Risacher, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And out on the wings, Zaccharie Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Shooting two.
No good on that one. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And he sinks the second. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Here's Risacher. No luck on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. It's off. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
3.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. 4th quarter on the floor for the Hawks. We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Trae Young. And it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Well, Quin Snyder had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Krejci. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Sharp against Young. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Krejci. The three is up. He connects. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Grant with it. Outside Sharp. There's the triple.